Today we are checking out the Network Multitool and what it can do to improve your Cities Skylines gameplay. Hello peeps, Strugger there, welcome back to another episode of Mod Spotlight. Let me quickly show you how the mod looks like so you understand the options in the options menu better. So this is the options menu, here are the shortcuts, and under support there is the troubleshooting and the Discord. I have my Network Multitool in the unified UI. But if you would have it installed regularly, it would appear when you click on the road and then somewhere there-ish. It actually looks like a Swiss Army knife. You definitely want those tooltips activated because they also show all the shortcuts. Auto hide modes panel means that when you move the mouse away from the mod, the panel retracts and hides all the options. The panel extracts downwards and also has two columns. I like the audio and visual effects, so I keep them. So those are default values, like for the creation preview I like both. Same goes for the color of the slope. You recognize if something is unrealistically steep. I activated requires money to build because I don't like to cheat. Meters, percentages and the other stuff, that's all default. Okay, so those were the options. Now let's see what can we do with it. When we open it, we have all those symbols and we are going through them one by one. As you can see, we have this strange lamppost in the middle of the road, so I'd like to move that. And the first thing in the mod is the add node function, with which you can add a node anywhere on a network. The minus sign stands for the remove node option, so we just removed that. If you do that, keep in mind that you should not stretch segments for too long, because otherwise sims, especially pedestrians, would get into parsing issues. With the union node mode, what a mouthful, you combine nodes into one at the target position. Split node of course does the exact opposite. It is a 3-click function. First you select the node where you want the split to happen, then the segment which you want to alter, and then the position of the target node. With the intersect segments mode, you just select the two segments and it creates a nice junction for us. The invert segment mode does not seem to have any effects on roads, so I asked the developer about its function, and I was told that it has mostly to do with when working with retaining walls to basically visually alter them. So as long as you're not working with retaining walls, this thing does not do anything for you. Next on the list would be the slope mode, with which you can pick the start and ending node and then generate a smooth slope between those two. If there should be a junction in the way, you also have to select the junction as well. And then all you need to do is press enter and it will make everything the same angle. Arrange at line does pretty much do the same, but in the horizontal plane. And there's also a circle mode with which you can make perfect roundabouts. You again have to select all the junctions and eventually also the nodes in between, and then you can change the radius, alter the position of separate nodes, move the center point a little bit, and when you are done you also just press enter and it will create this wonderful circle for you. Next would be the loop mode, for which we have to select two segments to form the loop for us. Then it suggests us the loop, then we could alter its radius and also the loop's position, and if we are not pleased with the loop's orientation, we just have to select a segment and the end node there to switch the loop on the other side, and when we are all done we again just hit enter and it will create the loop for us. With the connect mode we can connect two segments to each other, like that's pretty handy when they come in weird angles. We can adjust the radii and also the center points of those radii, and when done again enter and it will connect those two segments to each other. This also works for the create curve mode. You just select the two segments and it then does create a curve for you here. The parallels tool is ideal for creating the perfect highways, because those should be parallel to each other, so all you have to do is select the starting node and the end node, and then you can adjust the distance between the two highways, the elevation of the new item or its direction, and again just hit enter and there you go. And then the unlock tool, which comes for basically assets which bring their own roads, so you can't alter them normally. All you need to do is unlock the road piece and then you could upgrade it to another road, even insert a node, and from that node also create a junction. Thanks for watching peeps, please leave a like if you liked it, and we see each other next time, bye!